Good morning to viewers around the world, and a very warm welcome to ICE 365 Live, bringing gaming's biggest show directly into your homes. My name is Katie Goldfinch, and I will be your eyes and ears of ICE London. Now, of course, nothing can replicate the excitement of being in the thick of the action here at the show, but we're doing the next best thing, bringing you latest updates, analysis from attendees across the show. Now, the path to London, ICE London 2022, has been far from easy. The COVID-19 pandemic causing date delays, meaning the industry has 2 years of catching up to do. This, at least, has meant there's been more time for planning and innovation, meaning there are some exciting new features at the ExCeL London. We'll be broadcasting live until Thursday from ExCeL London. The esports arena is bigger and better than ever, and the pitch ice area, as well as the consumer protection zone, have expanded significantly. Some fun features to mention: we have the Pillar Hall Casino, City Park Clubhouse, as well as more areas to recharge, relax, and engage with social media at the show. Upstairs in the Capital Suites, a renewed Icebox is kicking off the masterclass program, providing a tailored experience for delegates. In short, there's more to experience here than ever before. And what about ICE 365 Live? Well, it's a new feature for 2022, and do we have a packed program for you today? Let's take a look at the agenda for today. We're going to hear from the likes of Simon Thomas, Executive Chairman of London's Hippodrome Casino, Charmaine Mabuza of South African lottery operator Ituba, who will be joining me live in the studio, as will Stuart Hunter from Clarion Gaming. We're also checking in with developments in Latin America with LATAM Media Group, and in Asia from our friends at Inside Asian Gaming. We'll look at the US developments with Brendan Bussman of B Global Advisors and Sport Raiders Brant Iden. Other sessions coming up include updates from Germany, H2 Gambling Capital, and e-Gaming Monitor. Remember, you can engage with the show via social media. You can tweet us at ICE365Global using the hashtag MyICE22. Now we begin today's broadcast with Ukraine. Last year, Ukraine legalized multiple forms of gambling, reawakening an industry that has lain dormant since a ban was imposed in 2009. Ukraine was due to be one of the largest growth regions for iGaming operators in 2022 and beyond. Obviously, in late February, that all changed. Since then, there have been shocking scenes from the country, and for the gambling industry, what was a thriving tech sector has been thrown into turmoil. On ice365.com, you will find coverage of industry suppliers and operators that have found themselves flung into an unimaginable situation. Ukraine was due to be one of the best represented nationalities here at the show. You can pay your respects and find out where's best to donate in the North and South Halls here at the show. In this situation, the only place we could begin today's broadcast was with Ukraine. And to that end, I am delighted to announce that I am joined in the studio by two very special guests. Hello, both.
Hello.
Hello.
So I am joined by Ievgeniia Derbal, Chief Legal Officer of Parimatch, and Vladimir Malakchi, Chief Commercial Officer of Evoplay. Welcome.
How do you do?
Well, very well. Lovely to have you as our first interview on ICE 365 Live, a new feature for 2022. How are you finding the show so far?
I think pretty nice show. It's, we didn't expect a lot of people here from the beginning, but right now I understand that what I've seen from meetings, what I've seen from schedule and so on, there are a lot of people coming, and that's very cool.
Yeah, and getting back to life. It's wonderful.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm going to ask some questions, and both of you can answer in whatever order suits you both. I'm just wondering what you've been doing to help your employees during this difficult time.
You can start.
I can start. Well, the first minutes of war was shocking for everyone, of course. No one expected it to be. It's 2022, and it was a nightmare. Our top priority was to have our people in safe places. Because as you know, Parimatch brand was established in Ukraine in 1994, and we have the biggest R&D center in Ukraine with more than 2,000 people. So hundreds and thousands of our colleagues were in Ukraine. And I was in Cyprus with my 4-year-old son when Russia invaded Ukraine, and due to the efforts and support of our management, we set up a 24/7 support line for all of our employees and colleagues in Cyprus. And we had no day offs, no breaks, nothing. You would say what we would do from Cyprus. Coordination. It was really important during those chaotic days. We arranged evacuation and transportation for our employees and colleagues. We were buying tickets and we were arranging accommodation in Ukraine and outside of Ukraine. We have been buying medication for our colleagues, for their families, and for everyone who needed the support. We even setting up the safe routes for the driving of cars to get out of the dangerous places. Many of our employees were in Kiev, Bucha, Irpin, Kharkiv, in really dangerous places, as we understand now. So the top priority was to have them in safe places, and we spent all our efforts, all energy we had to read these. We have more than 100 people in Cyprus, so everyone was really dedicated and was really involved in this.
Wow, yeah, can't imagine what that must be like. And for yourself, Vladimir, what about Evoplay?
I think a lot of companies just helping. What I know, a lot of helping their people to transfer to Europe, to some Cyprus points. The first step for us was we have office in Cyprus. We opened new office in Lviv because Lviv was just a part of more safe place. At least at the beginning of the war, it was a bit more safer. We opened a big office there and also helped like all the staff to transfer. Like the main problem was not all the staff wanted to transfer. They were just saying us, okay, we'll still live in Kyiv, we'll still live in Kharkiv and so we will just stay here. But for all the employees that are ready to transfer, we transfer them to Cyprus or to Lviv. Some of them are living in Poland and to Germany because they decided to choose these countries. So our goal was just to help them to go there, to find a safe place, to find a living place, to find a working place. So we already opened. We already started open new office in Czech Republic as well, because this will be a part of just expanding of employees and their families. Because I think from the business point of view, this is a good position, and for the living process, we can like provide a lot of things for flats, for offices, and so on. For the staff who was in Cyprus already, we rented them flats. We rented a block of buildings. We rented a new office, a bigger one, because we had a very small office. So right now we already rented a bigger one. Also, right now it's public information because we keep it in secret due to some of company policies. We've invested more than $2 million just to support the army and to support everybody inside. I am not speaking about like volunteers and so on, because it is on the people mind firstly, because like we didn't ask anybody to do this. For me it was shock, but people continue working and they asking because they told me that okay. We need working because this is keeping us more stable, keeping us out of the hall. But after they're working, they continue volunteering. They're going to helping all the army process and so on. So I think our main goal right now, if I can tell that it is stable, at least everybody is understanding what's going on. Because in the first 2 weeks. You understand that there are war, but you just you read about these, you know about these, but you can't understand what's going on, how to move forward. This is like nightmare in the head. I didn't like plan anything. So right now we're just continue hiring in Ukraine. It will be continue working as the main position of hiring new people, because we trust that Ukraine will win, and we will expand to new locations in Europe just to have more options for people, because some people are leaving right now because after some period of time they understand that this is the better position for them. So our goal is just to continue helping them, to continue supporting them, and as a business, because like people are business. So neither anything, neither like people that are working, the employees. This is the main part of your business. So like like a business, I think the first and the most important thing, we need to provide them a lot of options in different part of Europe, just in different part of safe places right now, at least for today, to have an option to work. And this is the goal that we are working on.
Thank you, Vladimir. And Ievgeniia, have you been surprised by the support that you've received from industry peers, or have you received any support from your industry peers?
Well, from the first days and weeks, we were focusing on helping our own people, and we're using resources of our company. But of course, we were communicated with other companies within our industry, and we were helping each other. We set up a huge network of volunteers with cars and without cars, who were helping first employees and families, and they started to help other people from other companies as well. So we have been coordinated with other industry leads. And with our partners, we have gathered more than 80 million of hryvnias, which were sent to support the country to buy the protection ammunition, medication, etc. And our players, they were also be able to support and donate, and we gathered more than 10 million hryvnias from our players also to support the country in this.
Thank you. And Vladimir, have Evoplay experienced any help from industry peers?
I think yes, it won't be the full answer, because from the day one, when the war started, I was in Cyprus, because we have some company thinks we have an audit there, and the first problem when we decided with CEO to come to Ukraine to take all the people, to take the families, because all the families were in Ukraine once we were in Cyprus. We understood that our bank cards are not working, so just all Ukrainian bank cards were not accepted by any fly company. So like everything was blocked from day one, and we just on our personal issues we can't buy tickets. So I didn't expect. I was just a lot of people were writing what's going on, and like from different point. I have a friends from the industry that are living in US, and I don't know why, I don't know how, but they know about the war started before me, because like I think before even Ukraine knows about this, and they just every of them just helping on each stage in several hours. I think it took me like around 12 hours to come to Romania, just to the border with Ukraine, and this is only because of helping a lot of people. This is like about personal help. Also, the business, I really appreciate the understanding of each partner. We didn't need to explain anybody what's going on. We just asked to, hey guys, we're sorry, but some games will be postponed, for example, because it will be postponed for 1 week or something like this, and no question was about why it's going on, what's going on, and so on. Everybody is understanding, and I think this kind of understanding, this is the best support whenever it can be. A lot of partners support us with some promotional things, because and it's not about because I don't know somebody is asking and so on. We just explain the situation. Hey guys, some part of like the most part of our stuff in Ukraine, more than 85% stay in Ukraine, and they are communicating with all the partners, like account managers. They are staying in Ukraine, most of them, and they're speaking with the partners. And of course, everybody is asking what's going on. And I think the main support for each business. I'm speaking with a lot of business owners in Ukraine, and the main thing that they are asking for is two things. First of all, just support the business, continue working with them, and just helping the business to be stable, because we need to support our people. This is like. This is like a circle. You support business, we support people, people support Ukraine, and this is a like close circle. And the second thing is just spread the information, what's going on in real, because aggressor country is trying to evolve, and they're just telling lie. And both of things are supported by the iGaming industry in the full world of this. I think I can't imagine like better support from the industry that we already received.
Yeah, I would just add that we had also many partners from all over the world providing their support, arranging accommodation for our colleagues who exited the country and needed to stay somewhere like Poland, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Romania, and etc. Everyone was calling, sending messages like during the first days and weeks of the war. It was amazing.
Yeah, they're proposing offices, they're proposing accommodations. I received at least, I don't know, 5 propositions from different countries where people just, hey, we have a free space in office, you can work here, we have some free hotels, we have some partners in hotels that can provide like a lot of support. And I think even if you want to use this, the option that you have it, yeah, I don't know, for me it's just I'm feeling much better. You know, like you know that behind you a great support, and you can go further easier.
Wow, that's really great to hear that you're getting a good level of support. And what about business for Parimatch? Are you able to release products still?
Yes, we do. Of course, the war influenced the business dramatically, but it didn't kill it. They did with many of our people and citizens. But before the war, our company decided to diversify the markets and the presence in other markets, and we're continuing doing this. Our products are working. They're working in Ukraine as well. It's amazing. We've just been discussing before we start the live show that we couldn't believe the business will still be running. And people, they continue to do their work from the first day of war. It's great. The unity of the nations is amazing. So we're focusing now on running our business, keeping our working places for our employees, having them in safe places. We have also decided to set up a number of offices in Ukraine and outside. One office in Zakarpattia in Uzhgorod on the border with Slovakia. The other office also in Czech Republic, and we're thinking of one more office in Asia.
Okay. And Vladimir, what about at Evoplay?
Everything due to
Yeah.
business plan. Like we didn't. The employees are the only thing that is connected us to Ukraine. And also, so like probably several partners like Parimatch Tech, for example, with this in partnership as well. And but it is not a big percentage of the whole business. So even if the markets can't work, but if we can imagine, it won't influence our business at all because it is very low percentage of the whole influence what we have. So yeah, the only thing that influence business, we need to fully change the processes of cooperation because before we were focused on office work, and even in COVID a lot of people were happy to work in office. There was, I don't know, some period of 3 months when everybody was scaring of COVID and so on, but after 3 months everybody asking, hey, it's unreal to work at home, give us an option to work in offices because it's better, it's more comfortable. So after this, of course, we need to change the process of work, like on daily meetings, on like weekly meetings and other processes, more flexible. And a lot of new people from Europe coming because we started expanding there, and a lot of people from Ukraine that are living in Europe and they are right now are in remote work. You know, like always remote part of work. We need you to turn around and to find another option to work. But the first 2 weeks were very difficult for us because a lot of people are moving. A lot of people they were not ready to. They didn't know where we'll be. And right now, after like around 50 days, everything is understandable. At least everybody is understand where they go and how they are going, how much time they can put inside the job. Because not all the people can put like 100% of time. Somebody's, like when for us it's right now normal when you start a daily meeting and somebody on the background has an alarm and told, hey guys, sorry, I will come like in 2 hours because alarm started, and it's. It's a pity, but that's what we have right now. This is a part of reality. So for business, I think we will continue to grow. We already had the plans of opening new offices in Malta as well, in Latin America. It was before the war. So we are continue doing this because we are expanding to new markets. We're doing right now we are mostly focused on West Europe and some part of Latin America. So I think always when you expand to the market and you already have a good market coverage, you need to have at least one representative office there, just to speak with people on daily basis. Because when you speak with partner face to face, it's much easier, much better cooperation when you're just having calls and Zoom or something like this. So yeah, from the business point of view, I hope everything will be good.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. We've run out of time for our interview now, but thank you so much for coming and joining us and giving us your insights into the state of play for you. I'm really glad to hear that business is still continuing. Please enjoy ICE London 2022.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
Thank you for this
opportunity.
option.